Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right this evening. Welcome to our breaks on March the 13th, Saturday the 13th, luckily not Friday the 13th. I'm on a smidge early today just because I wanted to break this Nascar blaster that I got a couple weeks ago. I was going to film it as part of the live stream and then have a little video cut off for it for the YouTube channel, so I figured I would do that before we started breaking. I think we're scheduled to start at 6 with 2020 Bowman Draft Sapphire. First time breaking that, so that should be a lot of fun. But I figured I would break some Donruss Nascar. Seemed like the appropriate thing to do. And make sure everything is set up here. Actually, I'm going to go set up our random real quick for our first break before I start with that, because I know that I will forget to set it up if I don't do it right now. Got a lot of Bowman going on this evening. Nice little change of pace as we get ready for baseball season. I think we've got 6 breaks tonight. 3 of them are Bowman. Our 2020 Bowman Draft Sapphire. We've got a 2020 Bowman Chrome HTA, and then a 2019 Bowman Draft Hobby Jumbo. So it's a good evening for Bowman. No, I did not, Craig. How are you doing this evening? I have not. I did not. Shamefully, I have not watched any baseball today. I woke up a little late this morning. I've spent most of the day getting ready for the breaks this evening. So I haven't even watched any TV today. That's how out of sync I have been. Did he have a good day on the base pads? All right, I've got a random set up, so I'm going to steer into my Donruss Nascar Blaster 2021. A lot of fun stuff in this. A lot of chrome, which is always good. So this is a blaster. It is 7 packs, 8 cards per pack, 1 autograph or mem per box. I'm assuming it's mem. An exclusive orange and optic orange pulsar parallels. How nice is that? And they have the nice downtown inserts, like with football. So you just never know what we're going to put out of here. Alrighty, pack number 1. Let's see here, Alex Lab, rated rookie, very interesting. Oh, how about that? Little Cole Custer, and I guess that is the orange pulsar optic parallel. Not serial numbered, wouldn't expect it to be. Very cool though. I definitely like the fact that they're using optic heavily in their base brand, since obviously the property doesn't justify having a standalone optic product, but they're definitely doing a great job of leveraging the value of the cards in their base brand. Cole Custer, it helps when your dad's the executive vice president of the race team you race for. Not saying he's not a good driver, but that certainly helps things. Let me get some sleeves out. I'm going to sleeve some of my nicer cards that I get in this box, since I'm just opening it for myself, which I don't do that very often, but my wife actually found this blaster for me at Walmart a few weeks ago. Not too shabby right there. Little Danica Patrick with the '88 retro design. Kind of weird that they're still putting her on product, given the fact that she's not raced in a few years, but she sells, and I'm sure they still have some sort of autograph and image rights usage deal with her, since she still sells, so I get that. And then we have a base orange parallel of Jimmy Johnson. Again, seems a little odd since he retired, but again, he's a 7-time champ, and better than having someone else in his spot in the checklist. Wow, that's some pretty crazy speed. If you can tag up on an infield fly, that is not too shabby. So we've got a Martin Truex Contenders ticket. Again, bringing the Contenders brand in. Something nice and fun. Interesting. And then we have a Terry Labonte optic '88 retro. Looks like that was probably from the '96 season, his championship season. He's got the Kellogg's colors on there. We'll just leave that up. We've got a Denny Hamlin, again with the '88 retro. Now Danica's was gray and Denny's is white, so I'm assuming it's some sort of variant of some sort possibly. And then our last card is Chris Buechler, Race Kings. Little Denny corner there, not the end of the world. Not too bad. Pretty interesting for pack one. I will say for a $20 blaster, I'm hard pressed to complain. So we've got Danica base, Anthony Alfredo, I believe he's a developmental driver for Richard Childress Racing. We have a gray Ben Rhodes, and then we have an orange Ryan Newman, the orange parallel of the '88 retro. Then we have an Elite Series Kurt Busch, not serial numbered. Then we have a Michael Annett optic, Ray Black Jr., '88 retro, Tony Stewart, '88 retro, and our little prize card. Not too bad so far. All right, pack number 3. Tanner Gray, Ty Gibbs, orange Pulsar optic prism, I don't mean to be mean, but I swear he looks like he's 12 years old. But I believe he also won. He won the Xfinity. Is it Xfinity? I always want to call it the Busch because years ago it was the Busch Series, but it's Xfinity. Didn't he win the Xfinity Series on the Daytona Road Course the second week of the season? Not too shabby. Again, helps when your grandfather has great equipment. Not to say that he's not a good driver, but that certainly helps. Matt Benedetto, racing now for the Wood Brothers, with the gray parallel of the '88 variation. Brandon Brown, orange parallel. Wish they'd kind of made those press proofs. Oh, look at that. Little Kyle foil contender ticket. Pretty nice. I get it to go in the sleeve properly. And we've got a Jimmy Race Kings optic. Very cool there. Brandon Brown 88 Retro, and then Tyler Reddick Race Kings. Not too bad, not too bad. Craig, we've got, let's see, we have 4 baseball going tonight. 2020 Bowman Draft Sapphire, 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire, 2020 Bowman Chrome Baseball HTA, which I think you've got spots in if I'm not mistaken. I think you bought them last week. And then we've got 19 Bowman Draft Jumbo. Those are the 4 baseball that we have going tonight. 2 of them are from eBay, 2 of them are from the website, and I think all of them are sold out. Let's see here, pack number 4. Little Chase Elliott, Champion. Christian X. Natalie Decker, rated rookie gray parallel. I wish with the gray and the orange parallels they'd done some sort of press proof designation. Just because. That's just me though. Then we have a Ryan Truex, little brother of Martin Truex, the orange parallel of the 88 Retro. And then we have cousin Carl, NASCAR Classics insert. Series is certainly not nearly as interesting with him not in it. Then we have a Josh Williams rated rookie optic. Anthony Alfredo 88 Retro. Kaz Gralla 88 Retro. And then the little VIP experience card. Awesome. I listed, Craig, I listed some new stuff in the baseball section today. A couple more Bowman breaks, and gosh, what else did I list? Oh, I listed the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. But yeah, that is what we've got going this evening. Thanks to whoever hit the like button for the Donruss Racing Blaster. I appreciate it. Ryan Newman. Ooh, how about this? Little Kevin Harvick Orange Pulsar Optic Prism. Awesome. That's a pretty cool card. Gotta sleeve that. Pretty cool. I do think it's humorous, though, how he's got the Hunt Brothers pizza colors on. I think he races that scheme like 4 times a year. That's pretty funny. So we have a Martin Truex Jr. Race Kings, and I believe that's the 5th anniversary version. You can see the border there, and it's serial numbered 7 of 25. How cool is that? 7 of 25. Now let's see if I can zoom in on that border. 5th anniversary. Very nice though, especially for a blaster. Not too shabby right there. And then we have a Ty Majeski orange parallel. Got a little rusty retro series. And then we have Mark Martin 88 retro optic. Very cool. Brent Moffitt 88 Retro, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Race Kings. Alright, I got 2 packs left, and they're both thick packs, so I'm guessing there's going to be a memorabilia card in one of these packs. Again, I have to say, for 20 bucks, look how thick that mem card is. Maybe there's some fire suit, big crazy patch in there. Maybe not. I can dream, though. Ryan Sieg from the Truck Series. And we have a Michael Annett 88 Retro, and that looks like a tire. Little tire swatch there. You can kind of see the threads of it. It's really thick. Little dinged corner there. Very nice though. Again, we're talking about a $19.99 blaster, so again, I'm not, while I would have loved to have had some big crazy fire suit jumbo patch, don't really have that as a realistic expectation per se. Would have been cool, don't really expect it though. I'll gladly take the Michael Annetta tire card, given all of the other bells and whistles that have been in this box. I'm extremely pleased. If I saw these on the shelf again, I wouldn't hesitate to buy 5 of them. Again, I'm not going to do a break with them or anything, but just for my own sheer entertainment, I'd open them myself just for fun. Riley Herbst, I think I pronounced his name right. Gray parallel. And we have a Ryan Preece orange parallel, the 88 retro. We've got a nice little Ryan Newman Elite Series. Go ahead and sleeve that since that foil board is thin on very thin stock and probably pretty chippy. Oh, Haley Deegan, her 8th year rookie card. Insert your own punchline here. I'm surprised they don't have the RC logo 38 times on this. Nice. Riley again in the 88 retro. Austin Hill, 88 retro. All right. Last pack. Again, have to say, pretty darn pleased with the contents of this box. If I saw them again, I'd buy a stack of them. Rafael Lessard. I'm going to assume from his Mobil 1 sponsorship that he's a Penske developmental driver. Pretty sure he wouldn't have that sponsorship if he weren't. Brad Smith, orange Pulsar optic prism, 88 retro. He might be the only person in this set that's older than I am. Let's see. Doesn't give any stats. He was in the Chronicle set too. Good for him though that he gets a card. I think that's awesome. And then we've got a blue parallel of Spencer Boyd, and that's serial number 22 of 199. So we've got 2 serial numbered cards in a blaster box. Again, feel like that's pretty good value. Little Joey Logano orange parallel. And then we've got an Austin Dillon Contenders ticket. I guess these are a couple per blaster. Very cool. And then we have a base prism Christian X. And that is the 88 retro optic prism. Not too shabby there. Then Ty Majeski again in the 88 retro. And then our last card in the box is Race Kings Ryan Newman. Pretty interesting. A lot of bells and whistles in this. Kind of pick up the stack here. A lot of optic cards. Our little Martin Truex rule number to 25. The orange Pulsars look nice. Again, this is a $20 box, so I am, let's see what else we've got. Base parallels, blue, orange, and gray, some inserts, some more chrome, some foil board inserts. We got our little tire card here. So I have to say, this is the only amount of this I've opened this year, but I feel like, especially given the climate that we're in right now, super value without question. Would not hesitate buying. Again, if I saw these on the shelf, I'd buy about 5 or 6 of them just to open myself for fun. A lot of variety, a lot of value components to it to be a $20 box. If I was somebody that bought and sold singles. I'd be tempted to try a buy case of those and just break them and sell off all the parallels and inserts and stuff, but I loved it. Thought it was great. Really nice box. Well worth the money. Might have to go online and hunt some down, see if I can find some more. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. All right, well, it looks like it's got about 10 minutes until we start with our Bowman Draft Sapphire Edition. Thanks for everybody for humoring me while I open my Nascar blaster. I just wanted to get a little video of it so I could post it on the channel, just because. Thanks to those of you who have already hit the like button. I certainly appreciate that. Helps people find us within the YouTube algorithm. See if I've got any lists to update. I think when I went on, we still had 27 spots in our Hoops Premium Stock 2 hanger box break. Let's see. Looks like we've had some more folks buy some spots. Looks like. So we'll see how many we've got left in that one. Let's see here. Alrighty, Craig, I got you down for the Mega and for the 18 Chrome that we're doing next week. Awesome. Now that we're getting close to baseball season, we'll probably start doing a little bit more Bowman than we usually do. So that should be fun. See how many we've got left on our, down to 21. Of course, that's like 2 hours from now, so I'm sure over time those will sell. So we've got about 9 minutes. I don't have anything left open. That is some sorry scheduling right there on my part. Let me go grab something real quick. I'll be back. Alrighty. Got a few packs of an old favorite, 92 Upper Deck Baseball. Oh, how cool is this? We got a little team hologram. It is the Heroes of Baseball Fenway Park, and that was on May the 16th. They had they did a little promotion at the stadium that day, gave away packs and stuff, I believe. How cool is that? Hey, Brandon, how are you doing this evening? So which break are you in, Brandon? We're going to get started here in about 6 minutes. I'm just opening some random packs. I like to warm up before I break. Obviously, it doesn't benefit any of us if I go down with a bad hamstring because I'm not warmed up properly. So I like to open a few packs. Yes, Brandon, we certainly appreciate you making our break your first one. Bobby Witt Sr., father of mega prospect Bobby Witt Jr. Could I take a pen and put a comma and a JR right there and then sell this for $1 million? Maybe I could. Okay, so we'll be running that one, I think, at 625. I think we'll be doing our Bowman Draft Sapphire first, but yeah. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, Roger Clemens. I always open a little junk wax before we get started with the main breaks. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, I mean, you don't want me going down. You don't want me pulling a hammy, do you? I mean, that's not going to be good. I figure I've got to be properly, you know. What if I strained a thumb ligament or something? That would be terrible. So, Brandon, that's a great question. So we'll do the randomization right before the break itself. And then after we do the randomization, we'll cut and paste that against the checklist from the product. And then we will actually scroll through that. It'll take us, because the checklist for that product is really long, it'll take us probably about 7 or 8 minutes. But we'll scroll through that list, and you'll actually, I sort it in alphabetical order by everyone's eBay IDs. So you'll get to see who you have before I even start opening packs. So you'll know beforehand. And then afterwards, I always recap. So I'll go through, and like with that box particular, there's 32 cards in it. We'll go back through the list and see who got which cards. So you'll know who you have before I start opening. And then at the end, we'll also see who got which cards. So that's how we do with our breaks. That way everybody kind of knows, they know who they have beforehand, and then they kind of get to see who gets which cards afterwards. Hey, Michael. Yeah, and honestly, the only reason I didn't schedule one this week is because I wanted to have a little bit shorter schedule this week because my schedule last week was crazy. Normally, I try to run them every week along with the team. I usually run a random team and a random player, but I think I've already got one posted on the website, and we'll be doing that next week. If you look at our schedule, see if I can put my mouse on it on the screen. But if you look at next Saturday's breaks, I've already got the Blaster random player set up, and we'll probably do the random team as well. We'll do one of each. So yeah, I've got goodness, I think I've got 6 or 7 blasters. So we'll probably be doing random player and random team for the next 2 or 3 weeks. That's pretty safe assumption. I didn't do player this week just because I wanted to just do 6 breaks. Just because my week last week and my work week this week were pretty nuts. So unfortunately, real life gets in the way of my card life, as I'm sure it does for you all too sometimes. But if I have a really crazy, or if I know I'm going to have a crazy work week, I tend not to go real heavy on the breaks on Saturday, just because it takes a lot of time to get things prepared and set up and that kind of thing. So went a little light on the schedule this week. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of optic. But it's just blasters. I didn't buy any of the hangers. I just got blasters, and I've got a mega coming that we'll do at some point too, a mega box. All right, looks like it's almost 6, so we'll give it a minute or two to give everybody time to open up the feed. See, that's exactly my sentiment, Raph. Is, you know, even for me, and I realize I'm the one running the break, but I'm not going to become a millionaire doing this, but I enjoy it thoroughly. And there's just times where there's times where I'll go real heavy because I can, and then there's times I go pretty light just because I've got other stuff going. We all have stuff going, work and family and kids and all that good stuff. So. Hey, Craig. Thanks for joining us this evening. Goodness gracious. That sounds like you've got a lot of stuff going on. I would certainly understand if I played second fiddle to a one-hit shutout. That certainly would not hurt my feelings in the slightest. That is quite an achievement. Yeah, Michael, I've already got it. I think I've already got it posted in the store, so you can get spots in that at any time. And I'll have the schedule posted in the blog section for next week sometime tonight. I've already got it typed up. I just haven't made it visible yet, but should be all set. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 6 o'clock, so we'll get started with our 2020 Bowman Draft Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Turn Dog 13 in the top spot, and Say Hey Breaks in the bottom spot. Oops, I've got it on the wrong tab. Tab over here, there we go. Cut and paste their names. I will blow these up so they're a little easier to read. Now I know there's some folks that are in this break that are breaking with us for the first time. So if you happen to be watching live and you have any questions or anything, please go ahead and put those in the chat and I will answer them as soon as I can. What I'm doing now is I'm going to take our list here, I'm going to copy and paste it over to the right, and then I'm going to sort it by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we're going to scroll through that list for a few moments so everybody can see who they have in the break before we actually open the box. And actually I'm going to widen these columns out and then scroll over so this is the only thing on the screen. Let me center this a little. There we go. Alrighty. Good evening, Ray. How are you doing? Jake, no plates and patches today. I think we've still got, oh goodness, almost off the top of my head, we've probably got about 80 or 90 spots. But at the rate that it's selling, it'll either be next Saturday or the following Saturday. But we've still got quite a ways to go in that one. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Here's our ginormous foil pack. Of 32 cards. Well, well, and well. Huh. How about that? How about that? A little Torkelson right off the bat. First break of the night. First card. Torque. Excellent. I'm going to set this box here and set these cards on there. Huh. Well, well, and well. Awesome. Go ahead and turn these right side up. Andrew Vaughn, not too bad there. Well, that's fantastic, getting a torque right off the bat. Gage Workman, first Bowman. Brady McConnell. Jerry Jones, first Bowman. Bailey Horn, first Bowman. Burrell Caraway, first Bowman. Logan Hoffman, first Bowman. Logan Gilbert. Isaiah Green, first Bowman. Riley Green. Jeff Criswell, first Bowman. Marco Rea, first Bowman. Tanner Burns, first Bowman. Hans Kraus. And then our first parallel is a Michael Toglia orange, and that's serial numbered 9 of 25. And then our second parallel is Brennan Davis yellow, and that's serial numbered 8 of 99. Dane Aker, first Bowman. Carmen Modlozinski, first Bowman. Carson Ragsdale, first Bowman. Nick Bitsko, first Bowman. Jackson Kowar, or Kowar. Bryce Jarvis, first Bowman. Jordan Balazovic. Nick Gonzalez, first Bowman. Owen Miller. Zach Veen, first Bowman. Very nice. Ryan Jensen. Nick York, first Bowman. Geraldo Perdomo. Dylan Dingler, first Bowman. And then our last card in the box is Luke Little, first Bowman. Jonathan, if you rewind the live feed a little bit, you can go back to where we were scrolling through the list. I alphabetized it by your eBay user ID. So if you rewind it, say about 10 minutes, you can go back and look and see who you got. And we're going to do a recap too, now that we have went through all the cards. Alrighty, so let's pull our list up. There we go. We scroll back over to the left. Alrighty, so I'm just going to go through all these. Oh, Patrick, we just got started about 15 minutes ago. We're just doing our 2020 Bowman Draft Sapphire break. All right, so our Luke Little card goes to BG Collectors. Congrats on that. And then our Dylan Dingler goes to JLW 591988. Congrats. And then our Geraldo Perdomo goes to the 49. Congrats on that. And then our Nick York goes to 327555. And then Ryan Jensen goes to And Beam 0. Congrats on that. And then our Zach Veen goes to Ohei 82. Congrats on that. And then our Owen Miller goes to third base. Congrats on that. And then Nick Gonzalez goes to C. Pezzi 57. Congrats on that. And then our Jordan Balazovic goes to Duslint 81. Congrats on that. And then our Bryce Jarvis goes to Joe Wessy. Congrats. And then our Jackson Kowar goes to 853cc. Congrats. And then our Nick Bitsko goes to Anbeam 0. Congrats on that. And then our Carson Ragsdale goes to C. Pezzi 57, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Carmen Modolinsky goes to BJ 193. Congrats on that. And then our Dane Acker goes to Jonathan Tiv 2. Congrats on that. And then our Haynes Kraus goes to JLo Love 77. Congrats on that. And then our Tanner Burns goes to third base, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Marco Rea goes to JHJE 5533. Congrats on that. And then our Jeff Criswell goes to Sneaky Brett 28. Congrats on that. And then the Riley Green goes to Job 900-922. Congrats on that. And then our Isaiah Green goes to Ed 384045. Congrats on that. And then our Logan Gilbert goes to Hintona. Congrats. And then our Logan Hoffman goes to Roy Rock, Bambly. Congrats on that. And then our Burl Caraway goes to BG Collectors, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Bailey Horn goes to C. Pezzi 57, tripling. Very nice. Congrats on that. And then our Jared Jones goes to JJ Womack. Congrats. And then our Brady McConnell goes to Dartos 17. Congrats on that. And then our Gage Workman goes to Job 900-922, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Andrew Vaughn goes to Ohei 82. doubling up. Congrats. And then our Spencer Torkelson goes to Darto 17. Congrats on that, doubling up. Very nice with the torque. And then our parallels are yellow Brennan Davis goes to Turn Dog 13. Congrats on that. And then our orange Michael Toglia, serial number to 25, goes to Ohei 82 with the triple. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Bowman Draft Sapphire Baseball Random Player 1-Box Break. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire break. Thanks again, everybody. How about that right there? Little torque. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. First card. Hopefully that is a great indication of things to come the rest of the evening. Let's see. Move this back over here. There's our Topps Chrome Sapphire box. Patrick, I don't know if you're in anything this week. Did you get spots yesterday? Yeah, I send out an email every Friday, basically to everyone on my email list, just giving out the schedule. Hey, this is what we're breaking this week. So yeah, I send that out to everyone on my email list, whether you have spots or not. It's basically just letting everybody say, hey, this is what we're doing. If you'd like to buy some spots, here's the links. But this is what time we're doing what. And it also serves as kind of a notification as well for the people that do have spots. Hey, if you want to watch the break, this is what time we're doing it. And of course, I always have this schedule posted on the website too in the blog section, so you can always check there as far as if you're wondering about what time's what break. But I don't recall. I don't think you're in anything this week, Patrick. Things kind of sold out a little quick this week, which again is not a bad thing. I'm certainly not complaining. I'm just, sometimes usually when we get into the live feed, we'll have quite a few spots and most of our breaks left if somebody wants to jump in and get some. But whereas today we've got a few spots left in our Hoops Premium stock break, but everything else is sold out. But I didn't schedule a lot for today, so that's kind of why. Alrighty, just getting our random set for our next break. Yeah, Michael, I don't know, I don't want to tell you how to live your life. I think whatever you think is appropriate is exactly what you should do. I will say that I will not be doing that as the person doing the breaks, and the fact that I have an incredibly low tolerance. I would be passed out after the first break, and then who's going to open all these packs and boxes? So Um, I think I'd hit 3 cards and be under the table. Exactly, exactly, Michael, and that's exactly how I intend to stay. Yeah, that's good for no one if I participate in that. No one benefits. We all lose. We all lose in that scenario. But if you want to partake, by all means you should. Alrighty. Well, it looks like it is 6:25, so let's get started with our 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 5. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against a numeric checklist from the product. I do know that there are quite a few folks who are breaking with us for the first time in this break this evening, so if you all happen to be in the live feed and have any questions, by all means put those questions in the chat and I will answer them as soon as possible. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got row ball 7196 in the top spot. And we've got Gregory D 1014 in the bottom spot. So I'm going to blow this up a little bit so it's a little easier to read. Now I'm going to take this list and cut it and paste it over to the right. I'm going to sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, and then we're going to scroll through the list briefly before we open our box so everybody can see who they have in the break. If you happen to miss something, don't worry, we'll recap at the end. We'll go through all 32 cards in the box and go back through this list on the left side and basically see who got which cards. Now this list is particularly long, so it's probably going to take about 7 or 8 minutes, maybe a little longer, to go through all of it. But luckily I've got 40 minutes allocated for this break, so should not be a problem. And obviously with a product like this, extremely well worth it. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Man, you just missed it. I pulled Torque out of a Bowman Draft Sapphire box. First card, it was on the back of the pack. And being a pet parent's tough, Mark. It certainly is not easy. I think that's part of their overall plan, Mark, is like if they do something wrong, they just try to look as sweet and innocent as possible, hoping that they won't get in trouble. But it is funny how that happens. It is awful fun having a puppy, but it seems like an awful lot of work. Yeah, see, that was always my shortcoming, and continues to be my shortcoming with the pets is uh, I'm the softie. My wife is the enforcer. So, Grayson knows that. My mother-in-law's dog Pixie knows that. I'm not a good stern pet parent. I never have been, and I dare say I probably just won't ever be. Yeah, I feel like the pets definitely pick up on that. Yeah, I'm the pushover. I'm definitely not the enforcer in this household, and I never have been. I was like that with the girls too. But I bet everyone loves having the new puppy around though. So it's certainly not all for naught. Yeah, yeah. When you have girls, that's, yeah. You can't help but be a softie with them. Well, and it's, if the boys are pitching in and helping, I think that's great. Kind of helps them with responsibility and stuff like that. So uh, at least it's been kind of a good learning tool for them. So I think that's awesome. If you can get some ancillary value out of a pet. Well, alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, I'd say that they're probably, I'm sure they enjoy freedom, but they're not too anxious for another puppy anytime soon. There are our 8 packs. Set that over there. Now, interestingly enough, this pack is upside down. So we're going to save it to the last because it might have something magical in it. So here's our first pack. First card is a Edwin Rios rookie. Change my lighting a little bit. It's not picking up that background as much as I would like. Next card is Jan Segura with the old school powder blue Philly uniforms, which are fantastic. Our next card is Michael Chavez, Future Stars. And then our last card in the pack is a Nick Whitgren. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to 21 Chrome Sapphire. I found a box of 18, reasonably priced. Of course, that's a relative term. And I'm super tempted to buy it and run a random player break with it. Shohei Ohtani. But at the same time, it's incredibly expensive. But I really want to do it, since it's the 100 card box with the 3 autos. And of course you've got Soto, Acuna, and a lot of other really great rookie cards in there. Seth Brown rookie. Yeah, I actually listed a Topps Chrome Update Sapphire break on the website today. I'd been kind of waffling back and forth about that in my mind, and I finally, since we've been working through all of our backlog of baseball breaks that we had listed, I finally figured, well, I'll go ahead and do it. As I was putting some other breaks on, Joe Ross. I put a 2020 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack break. And then I listed the 2020 Chrome Update Sapphire, Jordan Hicks. Alrighty, next pack. First card is Lorenzo Cain. Carter Keyboom, Future Stars. Luis Rengifo. Again, really like that old school Angel uniform there. Very nice. And then we have a Chicago White Sox team card. Alrighty. Next pack. Oh, not too shabby there, little Bryce Harper. David Bote. Lewis Thorpe rookie card. And Cal Quantrill. Alrighty, next pack. Miggy. As he is on the verge of both 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Hopefully he'll stay healthy this year. Shed Long. Freddie Peralta. And our last card in the pack is J.A. Happ. Next pack. Austin Barnes. Oops. Already running short of sleeves. Christian Yelich, league leader. Chad Wallach, rookie card. Wonder if that's Tim Wallach's son. I should know that, and I don't. See if there's anything about it on the back of the card. Nope. Then our last card in the pack is Blake Trinian. So we have 2 packs left. We have yet to hit our color parallel or our auto. So we have this pack and then our upside down pack. Now he doesn't get a lot of love. He got a little bit a few years ago. His rookie card started, but overall in general terms, I just don't think he does. Domingo Santana. And of course the fact that he's in Milwaukee probably doesn't help, but my gosh, he can put up some numbers. And then our parallel is a orange Jason Hayward. So I guess our auto is in the upside down pack, which makes sense because they were run separately and then inserted into the boxes. And that is serial numbered 7 of 25. 7 of 25 for the Hayward orange parallel. And then our next card is Justin Turner. And last card in the pack is Zach Plesac. All right, last pack, looking for our autograph. Keston Hiura. Nick Castellanos. Dakota Hudson, Future Stars. And our last card in the box and our autograph, Jake Rogers. RD, what is your eBay ID, if you don't mind my asking? And are you asking specifically about this break? Alrighty, now that we have went through all of our cards and opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. I'm going to sort these in numeric order real quick, just so I'm not scrolling up and down through the list, because honestly that gets a little tiresome after about 7 cards. Just makes it a lot easier to scroll down the list and see which cards we got in the box. I was really hoping for something huge with that autograph pack being upside down. I thought maybe there was a super or something like that in there. Because obviously when they pack out this product, they run all of the color parallel packs and they run all the autograph packs. And then as they're putting the boxes together, they put one of each in each box. Sometimes they shuffle, and normally they're very good about shuffling them up. But in this case, since one was upside down, I had hopes that maybe there was something especially special in there. Not that Jake Rogers isn't special per se, but not exactly the kind of special I was looking for. So did you have spots in this break, RD? Because if your eBay ID begins with a number, it would have been at the top of the list. Alrighty, now that I've been through all of that, actually I'm going to scroll back over to our other list here just to check. Yeah, see, you're right there. You had Reese McGuire. You're at the top because it's a it's an alphanumeric order. So the numbers are on top before the letters. So hit Reese McGuire. Alrighty, so let's go down through our list here. Our first card is Austin Barnes, and that goes to DJ 2000 Champ. Congrats on that. And then next is Blake Trinian, and that goes to C Pezzy 57. Congrats on that. And then Lewis Thorpe, rookie card goes to Mart Rudd. Congrats. And then next is Seth Brown, and that goes to Sackhill Sales. Long time no see. Good to see you again. And then our Shohei Ohtani goes to Mick Waldo 0. Congrats on that. And then Michael Chavez goes to A Nick 8158. Congrats on that. And then our Christian Yelich League Leaders goes to A Nick 8158. Doubling up. Very nice. Congrats on that. And then our Domingo Santana goes to Eric 2005 Giants. Congrats. Then our Gene Segura goes to Cowie 1335. Congrats. And then our Freddie Peralta goes to 2011 Jack Flash 67. Congrats on that. And then our Bryce Harper goes to Daniel Chera. Congrats on that. And then our David Bote goes to C-Try 42. Congrats on that. And then our Justin Turner goes to P. Iglesias 20. Congrats on that, Pablo. And then our Miguel Cabrera goes to BNE Coins. Congrats on that. And then our Luis Rengifo also goes to BNE Coins, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Shed Long goes to CPEZ 34. Congrats. And then our Dakota Hudson goes to Stu Wolf. Congrats on that. And then our J.A. Happ goes to Sushi Man 8. Congrats on that. And then our Carter Keyboom goes to Sean Ali. Congrats on that. And then our Nick Whitgren goes to Fody Cards 333. Congrats. And then our Lorenzo Kane goes to Beer is Good 20038. Long time no see. Congrats on that. And then our Jordan Hicks goes to C-Try 42. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Nick Castellanos goes to Flyers Fan 2821. Congrats. And then our Keston Hira goes to BNE Coins with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our Cal Quantrill goes to Carlos is 28. Congrats on that. And then our Joe Ross goes to Arzy Man. Congrats. And then our Zach Plesac goes to Carlos is 28. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Chad Wallach goes to Ruiner 257. Congrats. And then our Chicago White Sox team card goes to DJ 2000 Champ. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Edwin Rios rookie card goes to CPezzy 57 with a double up. Congrats on that. And then our Jason Hayward orange parallel, serial numbered 7 of 25, goes to CPezzy 57. Very nice. Congrats on that. And then our Jake Rogers rookie autograph. Got to go down here to my cheat list. Jake Rogers, number 147. And that goes to BRMCG3678. Congrats on that. Very nice. Alrighty. Well, all right. That concludes our 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 5. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our Bowman Chrome HTA Random Team Break. Thanks again, everybody. All right, got a random team up next. Second Bowman break of the evening. I'm going to update our list real quick. I think Eric closed out our hoops break. Thanks for doing that, Eric. So it looks like we're all sold out and filled up on that one. Okay, Craig. Well, awesome. Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us this evening. I hope you didn't miss any of the ball game for the break, though. But glad that you could join us. All right. All sold out for the evening. We'll have a little bit bigger schedule next week, so we will have a little bit more available as we're in the live stream. I like to have a few spots left usually, just in case. All right, looks like we've got about 5 minutes. I'm going to step away real quick because I need a cold beverage. And I just finished my can of LaCroix, so I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Well, great. I'm glad it worked out, Craig. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us. We break every Saturday at 6, so feel free and join us anytime. You can kind of see what kind of breaks we run from our schedule there on the right. So by all means, feel free to hop into one in the weeks ahead, but good to have you in the chat. Glad we were able to hit something for you. It's fantastic. Alrighty, I'll be here back in just a minute. All right. Sorry about that delay. Had to get a beverage. I will set up our random for our Bowman Chrome HTA random team break. I apologize that I delayed this for a week. This sold out last Friday, and honestly, I was totally unprepared for it. I had already done the schedule for the week. It was already pretty darn full, and I honestly it was a pleasant surprise. But I hadn't posted on the schedule or anything, and it seemed like we sold 15 or 16 spots over the course of about 24 hours. So again, I apologize for the delay. I didn't have space to shove it in the schedule with some of the stuff that I already had to. I had some eBay stuff end unexpectedly and had to start early, and last week's schedule was a little bit of a mess, so I appreciate everybody's patience getting this one taken care of this week. Let's see here, got our random set. Alan R, we actually don't have any spots left. We're all sold out for tonight. Just sold our last spots in our Hoops Premium Stock Break. We do have our schedule listed for next Saturday, although I realize that's not much fun for tonight. But we usually have some spots left, but kind of had a little bit shorter schedule this week. So thanks to everybody that kind of hopped on everything and got all the breaks sold out. Well, alrighty, it looks like it is 7:05, so let's get started with our 2020 Bowman Chrome Baseball HTA Random Team One Box Break number 4. Just like with all of our random player breaks, random team breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Sam in the top spot, and we've got Craig in the bottom spot. Right. So I'm just going to cut and paste our list over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll go through our list briefly and then tear into our box and see who we get. Well, Alan, we certainly appreciate you joining us on the live stream this evening. Good to have you with us. Alrighty, so Aaron has the White Sox, Al has the Rockies and the Tigers, Ben has the Diamondbacks, Brian J has the A's, the Astros, the Brewers, the Reds, and the Royals. Charles has the Braves and the Phillies. Craig has the Cubs, the Marlins, the Red Sox, and the Yankees. Donald has the Blue Jays, the Dodgers, the Giants, the Nationals, and the Twins. Freddie has the Pirates. Jack has the Cardinals and the Padres. Joseph has the Mets, the Rangers, and the Rays. Ray has the Mariners. And Sam has the Angels, the Indians, and the Orioles. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Ooh, bring that line up a little bit. That's crazy. Actually, give me just a second. I'm going to leave that box right there. I need to... Sorry about that. I've got a overhead light that's putting a nasty glare on this box. It still is. Just adjusting that. That's terrible. Here's our crazy foil pack. I see a little green under there, so we've got some color in this box. And our first card is Pedro Pages. Pedro Pages, first Bowman autograph for the Cardinals. Almost forgot to call out the team there. Pedro Pages. Our next autograph Kevin Smith, first Bowman green refractor autograph for the Mets, and that is serial numbered 77 of 99. There is the serial number there, 77 of 99. And then our last autograph is Hector Yawn, first Bowman autograph for the Angels. Alrighty, so now that we have opened our box, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. First, our Hector Yawn first Bowman autograph for the Angels goes to Sam. Congrats on that, Sam. And then next, our Pedro Pages first Bowman autograph for the Cardinals, and that goes to Jack, continuing his hot streak from last week. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Kevin Smith first Bowman green refractor autograph, serial number to 99 for the Mets, and that goes to Joseph. Congrats on that, Joseph. Fantastic. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Bowman Chrome Baseball HTA Random Team One Box Break number 4. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 7 minutes with our 2020 Donruss Optic Football Random Team Break. Thanks again, everybody. At some point, I'm going to find some use for all these little cases. I just don't know what yet. I've got like 30 or 40 of them. Alrighty, get ready for our Optic Blaster Random Team Break. Go ahead and set up our list for that. Since we've got a few minutes, wow, we're up to 6 likes. Awesome. Thanks to everybody hitting the like button. You would be amazed the number of people that find us from YouTube. It's pretty incredible. Already got a random set. See if there's anything else I'm missing. Nope, looks like everything is in order. Have a random set. Got a few minutes before we get started with that. I think I'm going to open another pack real quick. Just because. For some reason, my lighting is askew. Not sure why all of a sudden. Normally I have it dialed in pretty well, but for whatever reason, today not so much. Little Sheffield. Little Flash Gordon. Bobby Kelly. Tim Nehring. Jim Abbott. And Scott Terry. Not a lot going on there. I'll try another pack real quick. Oh, little Ted Williams Hero. Always good. 1946-1949 MVP. Have to sleeve that just because. Little Kyle Abbott. Little Crime Dog with Jack Murphy Stadium as the backdrop there. Lance Johnson. Tony Phillips. Greg Vaughn. Spike. Mark Carrion. Brett Butler. Greg Caderet. Morandini. Matt Young. Holman. Rex. And Jeff Shaw. Alrighty. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7:20, so let's get started with our 2020 Donruss Optic Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Bruce in the top spot, and Donald in the last two spots. So just blow up our list a little bit and cut and paste it to the right, sort it by everybody's names, go through our list, see who everybody has, and then tear into our box and see what we get. Alrighty, so Brian has the Cardinals, the Jaguars, the Lions, and the Packers. Bruce has the 49ers and the Panthers. Donald has the Bears, the Browns, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Colts, the Eagles, the Falcons, the Rams, the Ravens, the Seahawks, the Vikings, and the Washington football team. Josh has the Bengals, the Giants, and the Steelers. Juan has the Buccaneers. Carlton has the Texans. Robert has the Bills and the Jets. Sandy has the Cowboys, the Patriots, and the Raiders. Tim has the Broncos and the Dolphins. And Tom has the Saints and the Titans. Alrighty. Now that we've been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There are 6 packs. All right. Pack number 1. Kenny Golladay for the Lions. Gronk for the Buccaneers. And then we have a Jason Huntley rookie purple chalk prism for the Lions. And then we have an Antonio Gibson rated rookie for the Washington football team. Pack number 2. Teddy Bridgewater for the Panthers. Sterling Shepard for the Giants. Cole McDonald silver rookie for the Titans. And our last card in the pack is a Darryl Mooney rookie for the Bears. Next pack. Drew Lock for the Broncos. Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Then we have a James Morgan rated rookie purple shock prism for the Jets. And then our last card in the pack is a Julian Okawara rookie for the Lions. In which break, Jason? Next pack. DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Gardner Minshew for the Jaguars. Elite Series Rookies, CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Give me a second, I'll go back and check, Jason. I thought you purchased spots, but I didn't think it was in this particular break. And then KJ Hamler rated rookie for the Broncos. Jason, you bought 2 spots in our 2018 Panini Select Random Player Break. That's what you bought spots in last week, not this break. Next pack. Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. Dalvin Cook for the Vikings. Well, we certainly appreciate you joining us on the website. And then next is a A.J. Dillon rated rookie, Purple Shock Prism for the Packers. Nice little card for the Packers spot there. And then our last card is a A.J. Terrell rookie for the Falcons. Alrighty, last pack. David Montgomery for the Bears. Carson Wentz for the Eagles. And then we have a silver Devin DuVernay rated rookie for the Ravens. And then our last card of the box is a Cole McDonald rookie for the Titans. So whoever the Titans got the silver Cole McDonald and the base Cole McDonald. Alrighty. Now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got what. Alrighty, we'll start with our insert first. Then we'll go on to our rookies and then our prisms. So our CeeDee Lamb Elite Series rookies for the Cowboys goes to Sandy. Congrats on that. Thanks for joining us this week, Sandy. And then our Cole McDonald rookie card and also silver prism rookie for the Titans. Both go to Tom. Congrats on those, Tom. Then our KJ Hamler rated rookie for the Broncos goes to Tim. Congrats on that, Tim. And then our Antonio Gibson rookie for the Washington football team goes to Donald. Congrats on that, Donald. Thanks for joining us this week. Then we'll go to our prisms. First are our silver prism Devin DuVernay rookie for the Ravens. And that goes to Donald. Congrats on that. And then next are our 3 purple shock prisms. Our first one is Jason Huntley rookie for the Lions. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next is our James Morgan rated rookie for the Jets. And that goes to Robert. Congrats on that, Robert. And then lastly is our A.J. Dillon rated rookie purple shock prism for the Packers. And that also goes to Brian. Congrats on that, doubling up, very nice. Alrighty, well, that concludes our 2020 Donruss Optic Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes with our 2019 Bowman Draft Break. Thanks again, everybody. Jason, we don't have that one on the schedule yet. I think we've still got about 60 or 70 spots left in that. So we don't have that scheduled. Once it is, it will be on our weekly email that we send out to everybody every Friday. And we'll have the time on that. And of course, you can always check our weekly break schedule on the blog section of our website. We'll always have it posted there, usually by the previous Sunday at the latest. For example, I'll post it tomorrow for next Saturday. Brian, we're not doing that one this week. We just listed it in the store today, and the website today. So it probably won't be next week, but probably the week after, but we don't have it scheduled as of yet. It was just posted today. But again, once it is scheduled, you'll see it in our weekly email that goes out. And of course, you can see it on the blog section of the website where we put our schedule. Here's our draft box here. We'll start that in about 7 minutes. Yes, Brian, there'll be did you get our weekly email that we sent out on Friday, that I sent out yesterday morning? I send that out to everybody that's registered on our website. I send that out every Friday, usually send it Friday morning and then Friday afternoon, but it'll always have our full break schedule from the website on it. That way you'll know exactly the date and the time. But I send that out to kind of let everybody know, and also if anybody wants to pick up any spots, I always have a little link there that you can click on and get spots if we have any left in our website breaks. Well, I'm going to get our random set up for draft. There are a whole lot of cards in this box. Doing something a little different with this one. Not that different, but yeah, I think there's a couple breaks that you'd purchased that evening that we haven't done yet. But again, once they're scheduled, they'll be on that email that's sent out every Friday. I'm trying to remember which one's off the top of my head, and honestly, I've forgotten. I'd have to go back and look at your invoice. But I do know that you had bought spots in 5 or 6, and there's a couple of them that have not taken place. I want to say one of them's the 18 Bowman Chrome that we're doing next week. You can see it there on the right-hand side of the screen. We've got our schedule. There'll probably be another break or two put in there, but we're definitely doing those 6 next Saturday. So that'll be on the schedule for next Saturday. Yeah, unfortunately, everything is sold out for this evening, Brian. We've got everything. I'd mentioned earlier in the live stream that I went a little short on the schedule this week just because of some stuff I had going on. So we usually have a few more spots available once we start up, but got a little bit shorter schedule this week, so things sold out a little quick. All right, I've got a random set for Bowman Draft. Yeah, the Purple Shock, I don't know how I feel about the Purple Shock. I like the pink. I thought it was just fine. But I thought I thought it was pretty good. Like getting that deal on that was nice. I just like those blasters because they're affordable and I can do something with them at a decent price point. And I like running the random player at 99 cents. I really love that. That makes me happy. That seems like a real workable thing. I like having it, being able to run those and run them, week after week. People seem to like them, so, and I like the price point. Let's see, Brian, we've got luminaries. I'm just going through your invoices. We've got 19 luminaries, and actually that's breaking next weekend too. And then the 18 Bowman Chrome, we're doing that next week. We'd already done the Hoops Blaster, so that'll clear up 33.29. And then on 30.30, we just did the 20 Bowman Chrome HTA break. So that will next week will clear up both of those. And then it looks like you got some of the Super Jumbo for 20 draft. And again, we'll have that on the schedule in the next couple weeks. It won't be very long. We've kind of shallowed up our listings a little bit just to be able to turn them quicker. So yeah, next week, Brian, you've already got spots in 2 of our breaks. And again, I'll send that email out next Friday with the time. Hey, Brian. I feel like you're pretty well positioned in this one, Brian. Should be a lot of fun. I haven't opened a draft box in quite a while, just because it's a lot of cards. We're going to do this one a little bit differently with the commons and stuff, though. I put in the title in the description that all of the base paper and all the base chrome are going to specific people, not divvied out by player, just because honestly it would take me days to ship all that out, sort it, sleeve it, top load it, and all that stuff. So we're still sending it out to everybody just a little differently. Well, 19's getting a lot pricier now. It used to be a somewhat affordable box. I mean, it's been out for over a year, and I felt like when it first came out, it was like a $350 box, maybe $400 box, and now it's up to like $600. And the 2020 Bowman draft is, like it, for about a month, it seemed like you could get it for $300 a box. Topps had it listed on their website for $300, and then it's shot up to, I think it's close to $600 now. But, it's the start of, everybody's getting excited for baseball season. We're actually going to have a minor league baseball season this year, which we didn't have last year. So I assume that Bowman stuff will be priced pretty strong throughout the year just because everybody's so darn excited about minor league baseball. And baseball in general, having a full season, it'll be fantastic. But yeah, this should be pretty awesome. Should be really good. I've tried to put a little bit more Bowman in the website. I listed 2020 Bowman Mega Box today or yesterday. I put a listing for 2020 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Pack. I didn't want to do the box because I thought it was going to cost too much. So I did a pack because you get an autograph in every Super Jumbo pack. It's a 5-pack box. You get an auto and like 8 refractors in each pack. So you still get a guaranteed hit on a per pack basis. So I figured I would just buy a box and we'll run through those packs like that. That would be cool. It's only $1.99 a spot, so I like that. It should be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm just thrilled that we're going to have baseball season because last year was just so, well, obviously last year sucked on a lot of different levels, but not having baseball is rough. Oh, did you get some of the 2020 draft already? Well, I hope you got it. I hope you got it early when it was nice and cheap. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7:40, so let's get started with our 2019 Bowman Draft Baseball Random Player 1 Hobby Jumbo Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. One caveat for this break is we're going to rerun our random. We're going to redo the random after we do it the initial time for the player assignments. And we're going to do that to assign spots for the paper base, the chrome base, and the insert cards. We are not sending out the paper base, the chrome base, or the inserts to the individual player spots. We're going to randomize them off as lump sums, so to speak, and send also one person will get all the paper base in the box, one person will get all of the chrome base in the box, one person will get all of the inserts out of the box. We will ship out individually the 3 autographs in the box, all of the refractor parallels in the box, any serial numbered inserts and or serial numbered paper parallels. That was a mouthful. I hope everybody understood that, but I did that was stipulated in the item description for the listing on the website, but I just wanted to make sure before we started with the break that I had properly communicated that to everybody, just to make sure we're all clear and on the same page. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I saw that today. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate you kicking those new ones off. I was trying to get a little bit more Bowman up, and it is the season. It is baseball time, so how can you do baseball breaks without having some Bowman going on? That doesn't seem right. 2, 3, 4, and lucky number 5. We've got Brian in the top spot and Mark in the bottom spot. All right. Yeah, I have to say I'm looking forward to 2021 Bowman. I think we're going to, I know we really didn't do much with it last year for the 20 version, but we'll definitely do more with it when the 21 version comes out. We'll probably do the mega boxes and stuff like that. I'll probably be a little bit more aggressive in trying to get those, but we'll do some megas. We might even do a hobby box or 2 if I can, and I'll probably do it in this format where I should. Well, that's more prospect and rookie anyway. So, but we'll do some 2021 when it comes out. We'll do probably quite a bit of it, just because everybody seems to like it. Yeah, I kind of realized, Mark, I wasn't being Bowman centric enough in my offerings. I think when that 2020 HTA brake sold out last Friday, that kind of rang a bell in my head because I didn't even have it listed. I didn't have it scheduled, and I'd only sold maybe a dozen spots, and it sold out in a day out of nowhere. And I'm like, goodness gracious, I need to do a little bit better job about my Bowman offerings on the website since people seem to like that. I need to do a better job. Sometimes I realize I put stuff on there that I want to open just because I want to see it, not necessarily because it's popular and people love it, but need to be a little bit more cognizant of that. It's definitely one of my shortcomings as a breaker. And of course, I don't break everything. I kind of pick and choose. I can pick and choose my spots. Obviously, I don't have 30 cases of Score football allocated to me by a distributor, so I don't have to worry about working through products that I really don't want to open or deal with. I have the luxury of picking and choosing exactly what to open and what not to open. That being said, obviously I need to do a better job of, listening through sales, so to speak, of what people buy and being a little more cognizant of that. But again, that's all part of the process. It's all part of my cardboard continuing education, which is always good. And frankly, a big reason why I do this. To stay current with things, which is sometimes difficult when you've been involved in the hobby for several decades. That's a fun challenge. I do need to get a little smarter about some of the prospects and stuff, aside from the top level guys. But it'll be fun following everybody through the minor league seasons this year. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So this is a 12-pack box. I believe there's 32 cards in every pack, which is a ton of cards by my standards. I think I'm going to go ahead and just tear the side of the box and scoop the packs out that way. There we go. There's our empty box. Okay, pack number 1. Now I'm not going to go through each and every single base card. I'm assuming that everybody's pretty familiar with the 2019 Bowman draft design. I'm just going to kind of go through them like this. If there's anybody big I know, I will call it out. So there's our base, our chrome, Will Robertson, Matt Gorski, Lewin Baker. We have a sky blue paper, Brewer Hicklin, serial numbered 373 to 499. I just realized I forgot to do the second random, so we'll do that after we open all of our packs. We will re-random our original list to see who gets all the paper, the chrome, and the inserts. My apologies. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I totally forgot. Sometimes I do that. All right, now to our refractors. Matt Gorski, first Bowman. Moises Gomez. Then we have a Franchise Futures insert of Blake Walston and Brennan Malone. Let's see, we've got more chrome. And then the rest of our base. All right, next pack. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Mark. I try to be open to different, nothing stays the same. J.J. Bleday. You got to be able to kind of change with the times. Shea Langeliers, chrome. Then we get to our refractors. Sean Hallel. And we've got some color paper. Jordan Groshan's purple, serial number 242 of 250. And we've got the rest of, refractor. Keone Cavaco, first Bowman refractor there. Then we've got a draft progression insert. Oh, Andrew Vaughn versus Bowman Chrome. Very nice. Then the rest of our base. Pack number 2. Wander Franco, C.J. Abrams, that's our paper. Christian Santana refractor. Trey Jamison, first Bowman refractor. Josh Jung, draft pick breakdown. Got some more chrome. And the rest of the base. Riley Green. Glenn Allen Hill Jr., first Bowmans. Next pack. Chrome. Luke and Baker refractor. Tommy Henry, first Bowman refractor. Draft progression Tigers. 30th anniversary, Josh Jung. Next pack. Paper. Cooper Johnson, first Bowman refractor. Graham Stinson, first Bowman refractor. Owen Miller, looks like a sky blue refractor. It's very subtle blue. Then we have draft progression. And paper base. Next pack. Matthew Lugo, first Bowman refractor. Blaze Alexander refractor. I feel like if your name is Blaze, you should be a really big smoker. Just saying. Franchise Futures. C.J. Abrams, Joshua Mears. Then we have a green paper parallel, Aaron Schunk, first Bowman, and that's serial numbered 83 of 99. I guess more sleeves. Go through the rest of our pack here. All right, pack number 7. So we have 6 packs left. Still should have 3 autos. Have not hit any of our autos yet. Adley, finally. Oh, looks like we've got a colored refractor there. We have a Will Robertson first Bowman refractor. Then we have a Yordis Valdez first Bowman refractor. Draft progression. And then we have a gold refractor, Vince Fernandez, and that's serial number 22 of 50. Very nice. Andrew Vaughn paper. Next pack. Brett Beatty paper. Armani Smith, first Bowman refractor. Nick Lodolo, first Bowman refractor. Franchise Futures, J.J. Bleday and Cameron Mincer. Josh Jung paper. Next pack. Still have not hit an auto. 4 packs left. I wonder if they're in the 3 bottom packs in the box. This is actually the first box of 19 draft that I've ever opened, so I'm not sure if there's any correlation patterns. Adlai paper. Mackenzie Gore refractor. Yeah, they are making us wait. If I'd have known that, I would have shuffled up the packs a little bit just to make it a little bit more interesting. George Kirby, first Bowman refractor. Riley Green, draft pick breakdown. All right, well, I guess they're in the last 3 packs. Brett Beatty Chrome. Andre Lipschitz, first Bowman refractor. Albert Abreu refractor. And our first autograph in our box is Seth Johnson, first Bowman card. Seth Johnson. Reese Hines, first Bowman paper. All right. Auto number 2 should be in this pack. Joseph Ortiz, first Bowman refractor. DL Hall refractor. Franchise Futures. And then our second autograph is a Nick Lodolo First Bowman refractor autograph, serial numbered 350 out of 499. All right, last pack. Lade. Joshua Mears, First Bowman refractor. Travis Swaggerty refractor. And then our third auto, Brandon Williamson, First Bowman purple refractor autograph, serial number 96 out of 250. Alrighty, so now that we have opened all of our packs, let me set up the random again. So we're going to random for our big stack of chrome, our insanely large stack of base paper, and for our little stack of inserts. So give me just a second to set that up, and we'll do that first, and then we'll go back through the list and see who got all the refractors and the paper parallels and the autographs. That was quite a box. I feel like I need a bottle of Gatorade. Not really. Kinda. Not used to going through that many cards in one break. All right. So I'm going to use our original list that we use for our original random. We're going to hit that random 5 times. So the top person after 5 times will get the massive stack of paper base. The second person will get the stack of the chrome base, and the third person listed will get the smaller stack of insert cards. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. So Daniel will get all the paper base. Jack is going to get the chrome base. And our very own Mark Awesome is going to get the inserts. All right. Let me write that down real quick before I forget. Now, let's go back to our list here. We'll go through our refractors and our serial number paper base and our autographs. All right, so we'll go through our base refractors first. So our Travis Swaggerty refractor goes to Mark. Congrats on that. Then our Joshua Mears refractor, let me widen this column out a little bit, goes to Daniel. Congrats on that. Then our DL Hall refractor goes to Kevin. Congrats. And then our Joseph Ortiz goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Then our Albert Abreu goes to Jack. Congrats on that one. And then our Andre Lipkiss goes to Brian. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Then our George Kirby goes to Murphy. Congrats on that. And then our Mackenzie Gore goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then our Nick Lodolo refractor and also refractor autograph, both go to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Armani Smith refractor goes to Brian as well, building the big stack. And then our Yordis Valdez goes to Joseph. Congrats on that. And then our Will Robertson goes to Jack. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then Blaze Alexander goes to Brian. Stacking them up. And then Matthew Lugo goes to Jeff. Congrats on that, Jeff. And then Owen Miller also goes to Jeff. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Graham A. Stinson, or if it's Graham or Graham A, maybe it's just Graham, goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Cooper Johnson goes to Mark. Congrats on that. And then Tommy Henry goes to Daniel. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then Lucan Baker goes to Brian. And then Drew Jameson goes to Daniel as well. Congrats on that. And then Christian Santana goes to Jack. And then Keone Cavaco goes to Mark. Congrats on that, Mark. And then our Sean Howell also goes to Mark. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Moises Gomez goes to Mark. Back to back to back. And then our Matt Gorski goes to Brian. Building the stack. Alrighty. So those are all of our chrome refractors. Next are our paper parallels. Actually, we have one chrome refractor left, our gold refractor of Vincent Fernandez. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Nice gold refractor there. So now we'll go to our paper parallels, our Brewer Hicklin sky blue parallel, serial number to 499. And that goes to Mark. Congrats on that. And then our purple parallel, serial number to 250 of Jordan Groshans. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our green parallel of Aaron Shunk, serial number to 99. And that goes to Brian as well. And then next are our two autographs remaining. First one is Seth Johnson. And that goes to Mark. Mark H. Congrats on that. I forgot we have two Marks in this break. And then finally, our Brandon Williamson purple refractor autograph, serial numbered to 250. And that goes to Steve O. Congratulations on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Bowman Draft Baseball Random Player Hobby Jumbo One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that stayed with us in the live feed for the break this evening. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with our 1920 Hoops Premium Stock break. Thanks again, everybody. Yeah, these are some pretty nice stacks. Just getting them put away in my box here. I really wish, and I know this probably speaks terrible of me, but it's the truth. I wish there were a modified HTA version of Draft, kind of like they do with Bowman Chrome. Although I understand with the way the checklist is, it's not really necessary. Just for my own selfish purposes. But yeah, a lot of nice stuff in the paper and the chrome stacks for sure. For sure. Put our hanger boxes up here. Get out some more sleeves. Alrighty, getting our random set up for hoops, premium stock. Nice way to close the evening with some basketball. I did see that, and I was kind of intrigued by it. I'm kind of wondering though with the base Bowman, I mean they have the retail box, the hobby box, the jumbo, and then they put the megas out at retail. So I'm kind of, and I noticed they said there weren't autographs in it, so I wonder if it's kind of like a very small vending box where you just get a bunch of paper base and chrome. But if for people that are trying to acquire bulk lots, maybe that's something that they want to open because it's cheaper cheaper than the other SKUs that have autographs in them. I did see that. I totally forgot about that though, but I did see that the other day. I think Ryan Cracknell had tweeted about it, and I thought that was interesting. I mean, I'll definitely look into it, but I don't know how breaking friendly it is. I really, from my perspective, and again, this is just my perspective because I open smaller size boxes and stuff, I'm really looking forward to the mega. And I dare say that if I had to guess of what we're going to be offering a lot of break-wise, it'll probably be the mega box. Just because you get the handful of base packs and you get the 2 mega packs. Not to say that we might not do a hobby box or a jumbo box, but personally for me, I like that mega configuration. I think that it is nice, has a lot of potential good stuff in it, but it is a little easier to handle. Well, all right. It looks like it is a few minutes actually past 8:20. So let's get started with our 2019-2020 Hoops Premium Stock Basketball Random Player 2 Hanger Box Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they order their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Mike in the top 2 spots. And who's in the Zion spot? Got Josh in the Zion spot. We'll blow up our list a little bit. Move it over to the right. Sort it by everybody's names. And we'll scroll briefly through the lists. And then we'll tear into our boxes and see what we get. Yeah, I saw that, Brian. I saw where you were at the bottom on the 4th go round. Yeah, I'm wondering, Mark, how quick the megas will escalate this year. Like I know pretty quick upon release last year, they were kind of 50-ish, 60-ish per box, and kind of stayed that way for quite a while. And then recently they've kind of climbed up in the 80, 90, $100 range. Thank you, Brian. I'm glad that you mentioned that. You know, sometimes I do. I'm showing it on my other screen. I'm just not showing it to you all. Sorry about that. Thanks for putting that in the chat. I would have just kept on scrolling down the list, Brian, for the next 5 minutes. We've got to that point in the evening. But yeah, I think the megas will be nice. I'm looking forward to those, Mark. If I can scoop some of those up, that's definitely from my, kind of what I'm thinking ahead. I would definitely like to. I wouldn't be offended if I could come into about 8 or 9 of those mega boxes, and we could almost run weekly with those. That's kind of what I'm anticipating, is that once those come out, we'll probably run one of those every week or every other week at the very least. I don't know. We'll see how much of an appetite everybody has for Bowman, but in my mind, that's kind of the plan that I've got right now. Well, you got Jaw. I mean, you didn't get Zion, but you did get Jaw. I'm glad you reminded me to flip the list over. As we all know, I do that from time to time where I forget to. Where I'm seeing it just fine on my monitor, but then you all are not seeing it. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what's coming out. I feel like we're going to have a really good, like, 2 to 3 month stretch. We're going to have select football coming up. I'm really looking forward to Prism Draft football. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure we'll have blasters and megas going for that. Yeah, you got Braun too. Not too shabby there. And then with baseball, we'll have a new tier 1. We'll have Clearly Authentic. We'll have Bowman, which will be great. But I think the next few months are going to be really nice. Still be running Donruss optic football week in, week out. We'll throw Select in the mix once it starts, and I've heard there are retail SKUs for that. I haven't heard anything else about it. I guess I should have just asked somebody there, since I know most of them, but I haven't. I don't like doing that. I don't like asking for information ahead of the public. It seems like a jerky thing to do. And I don't like asking my friends that kind of stuff. And it's not that big of a deal. I'll find out when I find out. But I'm still giddy in anticipation of select retail SKUs. So we'll be breaking some of that for sure. How much will depend on the way the SKUs are set up. If they're set up like the Prism Megas and the Optic Megas, we're definitely going to be doing some of that. Honestly, I don't have enough hours to break all the stuff I want. But I'm getting ready to reconfigure my office, my home office, which is where I break in, to where I'll have a break set up that's kind of permanently set up that I can break at any time. I don't have to set up the room necessarily. It will already be set up, because I would like to break on Wednesdays occasionally. I know I did that like between Thanksgiving and Christmas last year. I did some Wednesday stuff. Really, I was just testing the waters to see if anybody would buy spots. I just wanted to see if anybody would break with us on a Wednesday, and they did. So I would like to do that from time to time. Not necessarily every week, but you know, on release day of the nice product, like if Triple Threads comes out on a Wednesday, I'd like to break a couple boxes, do a random player, random team at least. I think that would be cool. I think there's enough people that would buy spots in it to make it a viable thing. So, yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see how baseball ends up being priced once things kind of get out in the market. And, you know, we already know that basketball is going to be crazy. All of it's going to be crazy. Any 2021, you know. So I'm kind of holding my breath with that. We might end up breaking hoops basketball all year because it's the only thing that's affordable. Hopefully not, but we're just going to have to kind of see as things come out and, you know, what the market does to things and, you know, access to retail SKUs because the hobby stuff's, you know, priced insane. I thought Donruss looked really nice. I was pleasantly surprised. I have a real hard time with unlicensed Donruss base brand. It bothers me so much. And I did that brand for several years while I was there, and it's always been my favorite brand. I grew up with it as a child. 81 Donruss was my first set that I built when I was like 8 years old. So it's one of those it's one of those emotional things where I usually don't even look at Donruss because it bothers me because it's unlicensed, and I'm sure not going to break it. That's one of those on my will not break list. But I'm not going to break Donruss baseball ever, not unlicensed. Yeah, I feel like 2021 will be the year of the mega box, the retail mega box. For me, it will be, I think. I'm awful fond of the configuration, and they're somewhat attainable. Yeah, I'll take pictures and stuff once I get it set up. I have essentially a shipping table and then a table with my computer and my monitors and everything on. And I'm going to move all the shipping stuff onto my computer table. It's just basically two printers because it's a 9-foot table. And then I'm going to use the printing table as my break table, and I'm going to have everything permanently set up. So I can just, if I want to break on Wednesday, I just send out the email and, you know, turn on the streaming software and go. I don't have to set up the room because it takes a while to do that. So I'll take some pictures and post them online once I get it done. I've got to buy a new desktop and a couple new monitors before I start, but I just want to be able to break a little bit more without, I don't want to have to work 3 hours to break for an hour. So I'm going to have a permanent break set up in the corner of the room. That way, if I feel like breaking for an hour on Wednesday or an hour on Friday because something's released, then I can, and I don't have to kill myself getting everything set up and torn down once it's done. I feel like I'm a roadie for Metallica because I spend like 45 minutes, you know, every Saturday setting everything up, the lighting, the table, all of it. And then after I'm done, I tear it all down before I even start editing videos. So it'll be a lot easier just to have it permanently set up and not have to set it up and take it down every week. So I'm looking forward to having a permanent setup like that. And the room's big enough for it. It's like a 14 by 12 or 14 by 13. It's just our fourth bedroom in the house. Officially, unofficially my office. All right. Well, now that we have been through our list and I have shared with everybody watching my plans and aspirations for the next 6 months, let's open our boxes and see what we get. We'll take this wretched cellophane off that I load with a passion first. Hate that stuff. There is box number 1. Set that there. Here's our second box. So I think these are like the Prism football hangers, and I wasn't even thinking about it. If there's the little promo card on the back, you get the rookie variation in the pack, and if it isn't, then you don't. And we don't have it on either of these. Darn it. All right. Hanger box number 1. Adjust this light down a little bit. Yeah, it's just one of those quirky things where I just don't want to see Donruss unlicensed. Although I have to admit, I watched a little bit of Chris doing it yesterday, and it looked like the content was nice. So I think the top half of this is vet based, so I'm just going to kind of go through it till we get to the good part in the middle. And I apologize for the lighting. My gosh, I'm about to lose my mind. I don't know how that got so out of whack. So we've got a DeAndre Hunter tribute rookie. Actually, we did get one of the variations, so this is not like Prism Football because we have a Tyler Hero, and I believe that's the variation because it's got the solid color background. So we did get one. Hey Eric, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us this evening. I appreciate you taking those last spots in this one. All right. Then we've got a Danilo Gallinari silver. Then we've got a green Nikola Vivujek. I never can pronounce that correct. Hopefully you can see his name on the screen and know who I'm talking about. And then our first purple disco prism is Tristan Thompson. Then we have a Wesley Matthews purple disco. I love these. I think they look fantastic. Then we have a D'Angelo Russell purple disco. And then our last purple disco in hanger box number 1 is George Hill. And then our last card is a Lights Camera Action Russell Westbrook Prism. Awesome. Yeah, he's always entertaining to watch and gets me through many a boring work day for sure. Hanger box number 2. All right. Again, I'm just going to go through the top half since it's vet base. All right. Getting to the rookie content. Bruno Fernando rookie. Let's see, Paul Millsap. Dirk tribute. Then we have a Aaron Gordon silver. Then we have a Zach LaVine green prism. Our first purple disco, Murray. And then our next purple disco is Hamidou Diallo, who just got traded to the Pistons. Looks like he's going to get a lot more playing time there, though, which will be great for him. Our next purple disco is Joe Ingles. And then our last purple disco is Jimmy Butler. And then our last card in the box is a Lights Camera Action Nikola Jokic. And that is the Prism version. Alrighty, now that we have been through all of our cards, let's go back through our list and see who got what. There we go. Let's see, we'll start with our inserts first and then go through our rookie cards and then all of our Prism parallels. Did not get a lot of rookie card content in these two boxes. Just sorting out our Prisms real quick. Okay, so our Nikola Jokic Lights Camera Action goes to John. Congrats on that, John. And then our Russell Westbrook Lights Camera Action goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. And then our Tyler Hero Rookie Variation goes to Dwayne. Congrats on that, Dwayne. Then our Bruno Fernando rookie goes to Eric, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our DeAndre Hunter tribute rookie goes to Adam. Congrats on that, Adam. So then next, we will go through our silver parallels. We have two, one in each box. First is Aaron Gordon, and that goes to Mike. Congrats on that, Mike. Thanks for joining us again this week. And then next is our Danilo Gallinari silver, and that goes to Josh. Congrats on that, Josh. And then next are two green Prisms. First is Nikola. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name because it's never right. And that goes to Dwayne, doubling up. Congrats on that. Then our second green Prism is Zach LaVine. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next are our purple disco Prisms. First is Jimmy Butler, and that goes to Eric with the triple. Congrats on that. And then next is Joe Ingles, and that goes to Daniel. Congrats on that. And then next is Hamidou Diallo, and that goes to Lawrence, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then DeJounte Murray, and that goes to Carlton. Congrats on that, Carlton. And then next is George Hill. That goes to David. Congrats on that, David. And then next is D'Angelo Russell. And that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then next is Wesley Matthews. And that goes to Josh. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our last purple disco prism, pardon me, is Tristan Thompson. And that goes to Adam. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2019-2020 Hoops Premium Stock Basketball Random Player 2-Hanger Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live stream for the break this evening. That does conclude our break schedule for the night. Thanks to everybody that was with us in the stream all evening. As always, we appreciate it. Appreciate everybody in the chat hanging out with us while we opened several boxes of product. I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully you'll have a good week ahead. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here on Saturday. We've got the partial schedule there posted on the list, and I will post the schedule for next week all timed out on the blog section of the website probably later tonight. So by all means check that out if you're wondering what we're going to be doing next week. But hope everybody enjoys the rest of your evening. Thanks again, everybody.